speak about her reproductive rights.
But it is about opening spaces for other women and not to be seen as token, and that because I'm a woman, I'm only speaking about women at the table. No, I'm speaking about side of the table that is empty and that women have to be there. So
I want us to leave this world better than we found it. And how I choose to affect change is by speaking up, by being the first, and by being the dominant.
Over 4 billion of the world's population are girls and women, also faced with challenges that affect our world and contributing solutions to them. Let's have conversations and get some answers to them through their eyes and voices. Tune in to Perspectives, where we discuss important issues ranging from climate change, politics, health, the economy, and lifestyle on Citizen FM 93.7 Abuja. Weekdays from midday. Perspectives. Conversations that matter.
I've been waiting all day for you, babe. So won't you come sit and talk to me? And tell me how we're gonna be together always. Hope you know that when it's late night, hold on to my pillow tight. And think of how you promised me forever. I never thought that anyone could make me feel this way. No, now that you're here, boy, all I want is just a chance to say, get out right now. It's the end of you and me. It's too late. I can't wait for you to be gone. 'Cause I know about her, and I wonder how I bought all the lies. You said that you would treat me right, but you were just a waste of time. Tell me why you looking so confused. I'm the one who didn't know the truth.
All right, I was going to go with something else entirely, but hey, let's make do with what we have. 17 minutes gone past the hour, the midday. You're listening to Citizen FM 93.7 Abuja. This is us doing our quota to leave the world a better way than we found it. My name is Rayo Motoso. My friends call me Derry, and just my favorite Amazon staring me in the eyes. She's four-eyed Amazon, and she has a long ponytail, and she's pretending not to notice that she's one I'm looking. Oh my goodness, it's just Muna and I on the show this afternoon. But hey, and your lots of comments that you have sent to us via WhatsApp and voice notes that you've sent. So it promises to be an exciting time on the show. We have just one lineup for you this afternoon. Something simple, something easy peasy that you can go with the flow. And since we're counting down to the end of 17 more days till 2023 is over. 17, right? It's 17, right, Muna?
Yes.
It's 17 more days. Abi, am I over calculating it? It's 17 now. Let's do the math. All right, so we're wrapping up the year 2022 in grand style, and so all the coolder wooder shooters, we're putting them in one box somewhere and say, you know what? Let me just empty goodbye things that I don't need in 2023. Goodbye baggages. Goodbye everything that I don't need. And so we have this one liner for you this afternoon. We're asking you, if you can do 10, you can do 5 at least. But I'm sure when you think about it, there'll probably be more than 10, but we're just going to peg it at 10. If you can't do 5, if you can't do 10, you can do 5. What 10 things have you stopped doing in the year 2022? From January 1st till this moment, you had, 300, more audios coming in. So please, by all means, you can join the bandwagon. I've never finished saying it, and I'm getting more messages. You can send us a message on WhatsApp on 0808 2222 037, or just dial 0818 2222 205. Yeah, there's a lot of 222s. Just imagine why So what 10 things have you stopped doing in the year 2022? And now, so someone pointed something out that if you have to have 10 things, that means you've done a lot of bad stuff. So, but that's not what we're talking about. That's not what we're going on. We're talking about something easy peasy things. You know what they say, if you do something consistently for 21 days, it becomes a habit. And so if you've been picking your nose in 2022, hey, if you stop doing it, it's a good thing. And if you've been, what's that word now? If you've decided to cut out bread from your meal, it's also a good thing. If you decided to live healthier, maybe instead of taking the elevator, you now take the stairs, it's a fantastic...
Only healthy.
But why now? That's a good thing. As in,
no, I don't like taking the stairs. It's so exhausting.
Well, I'll remind you in like 2 more years when they say little on the lips, loads on the hips. When you eat and then it's settling somewhere, you will take the stairs by force.
If it settles on my hips, I wouldn't mind.
Oh my goodness! What size hips do you want to have, my love? So joining on the conversation this afternoon, what 10 things have you stopped doing in the year 2022? Yeah, she likes to say the twos. Okay, so do you want to go first? Do you have any one thing? I've just mentioned like what a gazillion stuff. Take it.
One thing I stopped doing is putting myself last.
Okay, how do you mean?
I used to put myself last. Before I do anything for myself, I have to think of the people I love. I've stopped pleasing people. I've stopped being a people's pleaser.
That's important.
Yes. Before I used to think, if I do this, how will this person feel? And all that. But 2022, I said, Nehi. It's just me.
Is just the right word. No, but that's a good place to start. When you think of, what's that word? People pleasers. It is one of the biggest burdens they have to carry.
Of course.
How will this person feel if I abandon them? So it's a good thing. Not that you're selfish, not that you're being self-absorbed, but think of yourself as well. So it's called self-love.
It's called self-love.
Yeah, it's called self-love. All right, 21 minutes gone past 12. You're listening to Perspectives here on Citizen FM 93.7. Her Royal Highness has decided to join us on the show. She just sauntered in and, she's just flaunting her human hair. It's not bone straight, by the way, but, it has some wavy curls and she's just going, I whip my hair back and forth. She's having her own fun time. So, Mona, first of all, sorry, Mina. I promise, ladies, I won't take this habit. This is something I'll drop in 2022. So did you hear what we're talking about? Or you want to wing it?
No. You guys should just
give you a recap.
Me, yeah.
Okay, so 10 things that you stopped doing in 2022.
Okay.
So maybe right now you've stopped. Okay, it can't be right now. Let's just say you have done for the past 21 days. You have been consistently not doing this thing. When you do something for 21 days, it becomes a habit. So 10 things. Can you, off the top of your head, list 10 things, or you want us to take You want to take your time to think over it?
I would love to take my time to think over it, please.
Okay, so
I'll come up with 10 things.
10 things. Awesome. So I'm going to go with. You want to read some messages for us that you have on there?
Okay. All right, let me do just that. First of all, I'll start with, he said his name is Fritz from Guarimpa. Okay, so 10, he actually listed just 5 things.
5 is good.
He stopped doing in 2022, and one of it was complaining about the government.
That's a good place.
He said it seems to be a constant burden we need to accept.
Yes.
And number 2, stopped compromising with lazy people.
What does that mean?
I don't know. Only help those who show interest.
Okay.
Number 3, stopped working overtime. I close when I can.
Okay, that's a good one.
Yeah. Number 4, stop traveling for fun. I only travel if it's very necessary. Number 5, stopped giving excuses. I don't mind saying as it is. That's from Fritz. And we also have from Teso from Lugbe. He said 10 things I've stopped doing in 2022. First, I've stopped keeping late nights as a habit.
See, that one, all of us should do. All of you night crawlers, this is for you. Honestly, with the security situation,
honestly,
no, all of us.
I even hate darkness, so I can never be, honestly.
So you don't go out at night, even
when
evening get together.
If I'm outside by 6, my heart starts beating fast.
Really?
I don't like it.
There's a phobia for it too.
Honestly,
there's a phobia. You can't stay out later than 6. Once the sun is setting,
I can't.
Tell us the truth, girl. Just tell us the truth.
It's not like I've had any experience or anything. I just don't like it. But when it's getting dark, I want to be inside my room.
I know people who come alive once the sun sets. They have, we call them bats.
Nocturnal.
Yeah, they are nocturnal human beings. As in, Really? Well, by 9 o'clock I'm asleep. I can't stay. All those things you used to do when you're young, you stay up to watch a movie.
Yeah,
do you do that?
Before, but now I'm getting old.
Okay, so Felix, was it Felix? The first person that sent us a message. Fritz. All right. Yeah. I wanted to do something for Fritz. I wanted to see if I could just give him one better round of applause. Oh, it's not coming. Yay! Ding, 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 ding. Yes. Come on. Yes. So that was for you, Fritz. Thank you for your message. That was really awesome. All right, go on with the messages.
Okay, back to Teso's message. Number 2, he said, I've stopped letting my fuel hit red before I get a refill.
Okay, so anywhere you see, I like that one. Anywhere you see fuel, buy. If your gauge just flicks a little bit like this, you are passing by, you see fuel.
Stop procrastinating.
Yes.
I just do it.
Awesome. So this is for our dear friend from Wegwarimpa.
From Lugbe. Okay, this is... he listed up to 10.
Wow, awesome. Yeah,
I'm just at 4. Okay,
so keep going.
I said I've stopped starting every day without making a list of my tasks on paper.
Say that again.
I've stopped starting every day without making a list of my tasks on paper.
Okay, so each day
he lists what he wants to achieve that day.
Okay.
Before he head out.
Beautiful. So he's journaling. My goodness, you've been listening to the right people. 2022 was that year. Okay, so awesome. Keep going.
5, I've stopped forgetting to eat breakfast.
Oh. Okay. Actually, they say if you eat breakfast like a king, lunch like a prince, and dinner like a pauper. Why they say that is breakfast is the most important meal of the day, and that if you do one of those jobs that's mentally tasking, if you eat breakfast, it stabilizes you, and all through the day you're not hungry.
What's your favorite meal of the day?
Food. Any which way. Breakfast.
I don't eat at night. Is dinner. I enjoy dinners.
Why? What is it the meal or there's a particulars?
No, I just enjoy it more.
Why? Because you climb your bed after eating?
I don't know, because I'm done for the day. I don't have anything in mind. I know the next is just to sleep. So I enjoy it with.
So but you can't eat and then go to sleep immediately. You have to walk it off. Oh my goodness.
Honestly, that's why my tummy is getting bigger.
You said maybe. There's a guy called Aproko Doctor. His sages are eyeing you now. Say, look at this girl. Why are you doing that? That is, my favorite meal is actually lunch. There I can eat, I can eat as much as I want. And then, dinner, I just, have to caution myself not to eat too much because you're going to sleep immediately. But lunch is my favorite.
Maybe that's one thing I'll stop doing this year.
So Mina has not said anything. She's still mulling it over. But what's your own favorite meal of the day? Or you don't like food?
I do.
You don't like food?
I do.
So what is your favorite meal?
My favorite meal of the day will probably be lunch.
Lunch, yes.
Yeah.
You can eat the ogbono.
Really?
Pounded yam.
I can eat anything at any time.
I can actually eat anything at any time. What I usually have for breakfast is solid, is swallow.
Huh? You come in.
Preferably, if I had a chef and somebody to whip up, I'll be having fufu in the morning, maybe Monday morning, amala Tuesday morning, pounded yam Wednesday.
Yo, I love your style.
Honestly, you come in guns blazing. This one is coming with shakabula. Oh my goodness, go on.
It's only when we're kids that you'll be shy. Not everybody will be feeling like
I can eat swallow at any time of the day because it's easy. It's just easy. You just throw it in your mouth and it just goes down. It fills you up.
You eat it straight from the fire. You like your swallow hot?
I love it hot. Yeah, I love it hot.
And I think it's a woman thing.
Nigerian soups are elite.
My goodness.
African soups are elite.
This girl is going to put me in trouble.
Okay, let me go on. Number 6, he said, I've stopped traveling home without calling and notifying family.
Beautiful. Security conscious. That's awesome.
Number 7, I've stopped going to the cinema to watch what did he write here? Anyway, but to
Number
stop,
what?
Number 7, to I've stopped going to the cinema to watch
premieres of my anticipation. Why?
Okay,
it's premiere. He didn't spell it properly. But why? I've never been to see a premiere because I never have the time. But I'd love to. I'd love to go and see the premiere. Like the Wakanda one was really coded.
It looked interesting.
But
It's
The
not
Wakanda
interesting.
one looked interesting. The Wakanda.
yeah,
premiere.
it was really good, and I like premieres that what's that word, inclusive, that allows the audience to participate, make it look like you're one of the family. So the Wakanda one was really thumbs up. I'm looking forward to seeing the sequel. Yes, go on.
Number 8, I've stopped drinking alcohol in excess.
That one, your liver will thank you.
As in, that's from drinking 4 days in a week to now drinking once a week.
Please pause. It deserves an applause. Yeah, Lady Gaga's applause. I'm going to play that song, honestly. That's the song we're wrapping up with. So awesome.
I think
awesome.
everybody needs to mind their life. Do you know why I said that? This person just got married this year, so I'm sure that's why all these changes are happening.
So, but the thing is, the wife is not there right now. He's done this collation by himself. He's thought about the things that he stopped doing by himself. It's not the wife
But
that
she
wrote it.
probably inspired him
Okay,
to,
I like the
and-
word inspired. Inspired is a good word. I
Yeah.
was going to say influence, but yeah, I think that's awesome. And I like
Okay.
that it's coming from a man.
Yeah.
I like that it's coming from a man. So he's sat down to properly, think through and through. Awesome. Let's keep going. Yeah.
Okay, number 9, I've stopped calling friends only when I need some time. I call at random just to only ask how they are doing. That's
My goodness,
a very
this is a
nice
really,
one.
really thoughtful.
Yeah.
Honestly, well done. Okay, keep
done.
going. Don't worry, I won't
And
interrupt
the
again.
last one,
Yes.
I've stopped doing jobs that are not within my focus and specialization. I strictly take software development and digital marketing jobs.
So you are living in 2023 already. You know why?
Honestly.
You have carefully curated your year 2022. You have chalked out the things that are not necessary, and you are going into 23 guns blazing, and nothing will limit you, nothing will stop you. We fully endorse these 10 things that you have chalked. We're proud of you, we appreciate you, and we look forward to hearing your wins in 2023. Yes, finally, let us give you the background of the background. Congratulations, Tesla.
Congrats, very well deserved.
Yes, very well deserved. So,
Okay. Should I
Mina,
go on?
let's pause. Mina was going to say, I got your name now. It's Mina. I called you. I
Yeah,
didn't say-
so I only have like 6 things. So
Okay.
I didn't make it to 10.
It's okay. Keep
Alright.
going.
Okay, the first on my list is actually to stop being too friendly.
What does that mean?
It means what he means.
No.
Yes.
You can't be too friendly, can you?
Oh no, you haven't met me.
So what do you mean you're too friendly? There's nothing
I
like
need
that.
to stop because not everybody is accepting of that kind of behavior.
So what you say is you're guarding your space. But
Yes,
that you,
I need
please
to,
keep
yeah.
being friendly. Friendly
Not-
is good.
I know it's good. That's why I even try to adopt that persona because I felt like, okay, as a person, anybody that comes to me smiling, whatever, it makes me feel refreshed. It refreshes my day. Whether you are whatever, whether you look like whatever,
Yes.
I'm just happy for
You greet
humanity.
everyone with
Just
a smile.
just because of that.
Yeah.
But I now see that some people actually don't want good vibes.
Don't see them.
Exactly.
Don't see
So
them.
I'm going to keep my own vibes to myself
Do you
till
like cartoons?
I meet people. Yeah,
You,
sometimes.
do you like cartoons, animation?
Growing up, I did.
So now
You
that
don't
you're old,
anymore?
No, not really. I want to be seeing human beings.
oh please no.
I
We live
would,
in
I would like it
No,
to.
that's fine. I do watch a lot of animation
Yeah.
still. Animation has grown over time. So I'm going to definitely guard my space, but not feel like, I have to say hi to everybody in such an elaborate way or in such a nice, no, I
But
don't
you
need to do
must
that
to me.
again.
It's a must. You
No,
don't have
for
a choice.
you, no, I don't have a choice for Muna. Are you telling me? So I will definitely know my own people
Yeah.
that I can act accordingly to.
True,
because
true.
it's even quite heartbreaking when you act a certain way to people. But you can't blame them. Everybody is their own way. So it's left to you to probably adjust yourself or something so you don't clash with other people's sides.
Fair enough.
People are free to be whatever they
Yeah,
want to be.
fair enough,
and
enough.
secondly is to stop forcing friendships I can't keep up with.
Dear God.
Because I feel like I have to have a circle of friends. I'm not a friend keep up with friends person. And every time I want to be like, okay, I need to get back with this. I need to say,
Catch up when you catch up.
Yes, I feel like, I should just
truth.
do that. I should really stop the hassle, feeling always obliged
Don't feel bad about it. The
Yeah.
world is growing at a fast pace, and everybody is chop.
Yeah.
So it's a hello there, hi there
Hi
that
there,
you can
yeah.
do. So you don't have to sit down and dwell on conversations. Me, my friends,
Or
and my
meetups.
friends, I haven't seen them in maybe 5-6 years. Just WhatsApp messages. Babe, bowling.
I do have people like that.
Oh my goodness, I have friends from 40 years ago. As in,
Wow.
my awesome people. The people you've known the longest are the real people that know you and you know them. You can relate with them. You see, people that you meet along the way in life, they fall off. And you keep moving.
Require explanations.
But the people who have known you the longest, that's what they call day one party.
Yeah.
These people
they don't require much maintenance to keep the friendship going.
Exactly. So a hello there, hi there, it works. So
Yeah.
awesome. I like. Keep going.
Yeah, I need to eat more and eat better no matter how I feel.
Okay, I like
When
it
I
better.
feel down, I'm not eating anything. My stomach is closed. Yeah, when I'm heartbroken, my stomach is closed. It's my best losing weight.
If you leave
Like I literally don't feel when I have problems, I don't feel like I need to eat.
Okay, so honestly, some people their markets no go swell. Honestly, have you heard of comfort eating?
I've heard. I've seen.
Exactly. When some people are down, they indulge.
Yeah.
They overeat either bread, chocolate,
Carbs. Feel good
foods. So, but you when their markets will not sell if they have to buy from you.
No.
So, but eating healthier is, I think,
It's more, I've not gotten to eating healthy first too. I need to first eat.
Don't worry, you're wasting.
I
I
can't be forming eating healthy because I'm not gonna fill up my clothes for now.
You want to fill it up?
Yes, I want to fill up my
Please
clothes.
stay the way you are.
Okay.
I will play you Timberlands. I like you just the way you are, the way I are. I'll look for that song. But let's keep going.
Next is stop putting people's feelings first. Because I see they don't really put mine first, and that's not bad. Everybody should prioritize themselves. Do you understand?
Yeah.
So I shouldn't feel
just like Muna.
Yeah.
Self-love.
Yeah.
Self-love.
I don't feel. Not only. I guess self-love is actually the summary for it. Yeah. Put yourself first. I used to feel bad, like, I'm considering this person. I'm being considered, but it's not their fault. They're not. Every human beings are wired to put themselves first.
Absolutely.
And the fact that I switched up my own wiring to be overly considerate to other people is not anybody's fault.
True.
I think is what I have to balance with myself.
True.
Yeah.
True,
so
true.
I need to actually
So
start
that's number
curbing.
4 or 5?
Yeah, number 4.
That's number 4. Okay. So go on.
Yeah, I would love to listen to people more and be less defensive. Yeah,
We're all a little defensive.
We are.
But you see, it's because you're self-aware. It's because you know. So yeah, but that's a good start. When you can identify what the problem is, when you can identify what the challenge is, then you are well on your way to getting better. So awesome. Kudos to you. Kudos.
And lastly, I should not prioritize my anxiety. I tend to give my anxiety too much attention.
Worrying.
Yeah, like I'm feeling this way, so attend to this, attend to that, do this, do that. I should be intentional about calming my nerves and not looking at every problem like it will end my world now.
Beautiful. So the fact that you're even young and you realize some of these things, you go far in life.
Yeah,
In life, it makes the world, because you've just mentioned one of the things that I chucked in 2022. But one of the things on my list is haphazard. So it's in no particular order. It's just like my brain. They call me scattered. As in, I like to do like 10 things at the same time. So, but this year I chose to take it one at a time. Worrying, if you cannot fix it, just let it go. That's one of the things I started doing. Like, because
live to fight another day.
Honestly, because I want to get everything done at once, I will, as in literally my seat, it went to that because I never stick to it.
Yeah.
But that's one of the things I decided not to do in 2022. If I cannot fix it, please let it go.
And another thing that actually greatly helps me with that, because I find out that for my show prep, for work, is where a lot of this anxiety rears its head.
Okay.
And one thing that is so helpful is having understanding colleagues and helpful colleagues. I wouldn't lie, this year being at work and having like supportive colleagues has really helped me in that way. And that's also what has made me realize that, you know what, you calm down, like, you know, help yourself too. People are out here helping you every day, you know, with everything, you know, being supportive of you, playing their part 100%. Even people that don't even help me with work, just their gist, their greetings, their smiles. I'll just go into the studio and I'm happy to begin my show, you know. So I'm just like, help yourself too, you know.
Stick with the right people.
Help yourself too.
Stick with the right people.
We should all learn, like, this coming year to be there for each other. Whether your colleagues, your family, you don't know what a little bit of kindness or a smile or an understanding.
Yes, so that we can come back and take that. But let's quickly hear from people who have sent in their voice notes. In the meantime, if you'd like to join us and yakking on, just send a message on WhatsApp. That is 0808 2222 037, or you can just dial 0818 22 22 205. There's a lot of twos in our life. So this is our Timberland, The Way You Are, featuring Carrie Hilson. It's a song from way back, but I like.
I ain't got no money, I ain't got no car to take you on a date. I can't even buy you flowers, but together we can be the perfect soulmates. Talk to me, girl.
Oh, baby, it's alright now. You ain't gotta flow for me. If we go, but you can still touch my love. It's free. We can work without the perks, just you and me. Hug it out till we get it right. Baby, if you're struck, you can get it together. I like it just the way you are.
I'm stroke and I wanna quit. Can you handle me the way I'm on?
I don't need the cheese or the car keys, boy. I like it just the way you are.
Let me see you stroke, you can get it together. I ain't got no visa, I ain't got no red American Express. We can't go nowhere exotic. It don't matter, cause I'm the one that loves you best. Talk to me, girl.
Oh, baby, it's alright now. You ain't gotta flow for me. If we go, but you can still touch my love. It's free. We can work without the perks, just you and me. Hug it out till we get it right. Baby, if you're struck, you can get it together. I like it just the way you are.
I'm about to stroke and I wanna quit. Can you handle me the way I'm on?
I don't need the cheese or the car keys, boy. I like it just the way you are.
Let me see you stroke, you can get it together.
I like it just the way you are.
Baby girl, I don't got a huge old house, I rent a room in the house. Listen, baby girl, I ain't got a motorboat, but I can float your boat. So listen, baby girl, once you get a dose of dough, you go want some more. So listen, baby girl, when I make it, I want you back, want you back.
Yeah, my money ain't Maloof like Phil and them, and it's really not quite Lawrence Ellison. Your body ain't Pamela Anderson. It's a struggle just to get you in the caravan. But listen, baby girl, before I let you lose a pound, I'll buy a bigger car. So listen, baby girl, I love you just the way you are, the way you are.
Oh, baby, it's alright now. You ain't gotta flow for me. If we go, but you can still touch my love. It's free. We can work without the perks, just you and me. Hug it out till we get it right. Baby, if you're struck, you can get it together. I like it just the way you are.
I'm about to stroke and I wanna quit. Can you handle me the way I'm on?
I don't need the cheese or the car keys, boy. I like it just the way you are.
Let me see you stroke, you can get it together. I like it just the way you are.
Baby, if you're struck, you can get it together. I like it just the way you are.
I'm about to stroke and I wanna quit. Can you handle me the way I'm on?
I don't need the cheese or the car keys, boy. I like it just the way.
So in the year 2022, I have stopped. So in the year 2022, I have. So in the year 2022, I have stopped eating in bed. I have stopped letting my pain speak out. So in the year 2022, I have stopped eating in bed. I have stopped letting my pain speak all the time. I have stopped too much snacking. I have stopped procrastination. I have stopped not exercising. I have stopped overspending. I have stopped biting my nails. I have stopped watching too much TV. I have stopped wearing too much of headphones, and I've stopped eating too much.
Okay, I stopped going out too much because of the transportation costs. The fuel is something else. So I've really stopped going out. I've stopped wasting food. The cost of living now, oh God. I've started minding my business, so I've stopped involving myself in people's affairs, only just to mind my business and sit in my house. Yes, and
Okay, things I stopped doing in 2022 may include one, I think I stopped complaining about people. I stopped expecting too much from people. I stopped making excuses for myself. I stopped spending money anyhow. And I stopped sharing secrets with everybody. And I stopped celebrating Christmas. And I stopped fearing what people may say. And I stopped following the trend, like what's trending. I stopped it. And many other things. I think that's about 7 or so. Many things.
The things I stopped in the year 2022, I stopped blaming other people. Like, I stopped judging them on whatever they do. I stopped keeping things to myself. Like, anything that's bothering me, I just find someone that I can talk to and share with the person. I stopped going for night parties because of what was happening, the kidnapping and all. I stopped using negative words. I stopped carrying makeup unless if it's necessary. I stopped being immature. I stopped what again? I stopped collecting old grievances from people, like, unless if they give it to me, I won't ask you. I think that's all.
Since I stopped doing in 2022, I stopped going out. Yes, and the norms before, I love going out, going to parties, but in 2022, I stopped going out. Due to the issues of schools and some other things, I stopped promising. I can promise from now to tomorrow before, even if I'm not going to fulfill them, I'll just promise. But in 2022, I stopped promising. The third thing I stopped doing in 2022 is I stopped listening to things people say about me, most especially bad things people say about me. Yes, I stopped listening to bad things people say about me. If you like, you talk. If you like, you keep quiet. So I stopped listening to bad things, and I stopped reacting to bad things people say about me. And I also stopped being a phone addict before I can operate my phone from now to tomorrow. In fact, I prefer operating phone to eating food. Yes, I love operating phone, but in 2022, I don't find myself doing that. And the fifth thing I stopped doing in 2022, I stopped using colored hair. Then I can even use lemon, I can use pink, blue, but now maybe black and brown most times. Yes, I stopped using colored hair. And I stopped wearing leg chain as well. Before I used to wear leg chain, but now in 2022, I stopped wearing leg chain. And as well, I can use abusive words from now to tomorrow. But now, 2022, so I've really changed many things about me. I'm no longer using abusive words. And in 2022, I swear less. Before any small thing, I just say, I'll back it up with, I swear. I swear, just for people to believe. But in 2022, I stopped using, I swear less. Thank you.
Things I stopped doing in 2022. First of all, I stopped abusing people. Like before, hey, let's have insult for Africa. I can insult for Africa like, Secondly, I stopped promising people. Hey, I can promise so. While if I promise like this, you myself you even believe. Then I won't fulfill my promise. That's why I said that I should stop it. Thirdly, I stopped going to party. Yes, I stopped going to party. Like, I don't know what used to happen to me, most especially on Fridays. I used to go to parties. But nowadays, by this 2022, I don't know what happened. If I want to go out myself, I used to be weak, like, I will be tired. Fourthly, people used to say bad things about me, but I don't give a fuck. Like, whatever people like, they should just say about me. I just stopped minding what people used to say about me. Then the fifth one, I stopped beating my junior brother, my junior ones, I mean. Because before, hey, God, if I'm coming like this, my junior ones used to fear me. Then the sixth one, I stopped fighting with my elder sister. Like before, I used to fight with my elder sister. I used to fight with my elder sister very well. And she used to beat me, massive. She used to beat me. We fight, we beat ourselves, do this, do that, this, do that. Then, the last but not the least, I started going to class. Because before 2021, hey, I did not like going to class. I pray my dad don't listen to this. I did not like going to class at all. Then the last one, I started liking all my lecturers. Because before, hey, I dislike them, man. I just put them on listen to this video so that they won't come and attack me if I go back to school.
I've stopped excessive sleeping. I used to sleep excessively out of boredom. Then I've also stopped I've stopped really going out like that. Not really going out again. Then so 2022. Okay, and then as regards to spending, I can say I managed to spend for that. Okay, I've cut down on some expenses. Okay, so this new year. And that's it, usually.
At least I stopped being ignorant. I stopped being negligent. I stopped misusing information. And I also stopped unnecessary outings. I think that's all.
Among the things I've stopped doing this year, one of them is I've stopped putting trust on myself. I've decided to put all my trust in God. Before, I used to believe in my instinct can make decisions for me. But I've stopped doing that this year. I've decided to let God direct me through his own means of telling me what to do. Secondly, I have stopped, relationship-wise, I've stopped taking trash. Anyone that mess up
actually the person's mess up there and then. Then third of it, I've stopped being someone that let things trigger me, get me weighed down. I've decided to be somebody that is stronger and stop letting things pull me down easily. Then fourthly, I've stopped being someone that if I don't have enough, I don't give. So I've stopped doing that and I've decided to give whatever I can, no matter how little. It could be an advice, it could be monetary wise. And third of it, the fourth one, I've stopped being someone that judge people immediately. But rather, I've decided to put on other people's shoe and let myself learn what the reason is that made them make some certain decision or take some actions. So I don't judge quickly. That is one of the things I stopped doing this year. The fifth of it is...
Oh, I'm going to interrupt my dear girl because I was really enjoying, her own, what they call it, her winning 10. I was looking for an acronym for it, but it's not coming to me. And don't let me force it. Before I go and say something.
Just use what you know.
Yes. So, but this has been absolutely revelatory. It looks like so many people did a lot of introspection this year. You're looking inward to say, okay, what are the things that I didn't even know this was going to, what's that word now? I didn't know I was going to get this many responses, considering the fact that it was just this morning we're putting it together. So that's to tell you that people were actually thinking about, people actually looked inward a lot this year. So awesome. I like. Kudos to the gentleman who decided to, there was this particular one that we laughed about earlier. Was it the girl? Well, it was the man. He said he has stopped listening to friends. He has stopped. There was the way he put it. Oh my goodness, it's not I'm not using the right expression right now.
Yeah, I can't remember which. Is it the Christmas one or?
Yes, I've stopped celebrating Christmas. How can I have forgotten so soon? Christmas has not even reached now.
I don't.
No,
really...
he's preempting us now. He doesn't want us to say what's for. Guy.
Yeah,
waiting they play.
I'm sure that one wouldn't have responded to our yesterday question. The shopping and
exactly. I don't celebrate. Exactly, he doesn't celebrate Christmas. So, but the young lady who has also stopped beating her younger ones, who has stopped
fighting her elder.
My goodness, girl, you're sandwiched. I don't know how middle children behave though. You have younger ones, then you have older ones, then you are always responsible for everything.
Exactly.
Don't beat your brother. Don't be rude to your sister. Oh, so but Kale, it's to get better. One day, it has been interesting. It has been an interesting conversation, and so we invite you to join us. The show is not over at all. We're going on a break for news at the top of the hour, and when we come back, we'll take more messages. What are we talking about on Perspectives this afternoon? We said if you can make the mark 10, you can at least do 5. What are 10 things that you have stopped doing consciously, intentionally, deliberately stopped doing in 2022? So we've had some people say they've stopped eating flour-based products. They don't eat bread. They don't eat pasta. They don't eat, what else again? Bread or any pastries. No meat pies, no sausage.
But have you stopped eating anything?
Me? Bread. I actually cut bread out of my meal. So I only eat shawarma bread. Bread is a horrible, horrible thing for me. You don't burn the weight fast. Yeah. And my own bread, I take my time. I like to make sandwiches so I can, put layer upon layer, cabbage, boiled eggs, mayonnaise, oh my goodness. See my mouth. I'm closing my eyes just to describe it. So but we have to quickly go now. Remember, you can send us a message by WhatsApp on 0808 22 22 037 or WhatsApp, or just dial 0818 22 22 205. We'll be right back after the news at the top of the hour.
It's your girl Shay. Close your your legs, cover yourself. We make them feel as though by being born female, they're already guilty of something.
So I think right now we have the chance to be heard, and that's why we're doing it. We're all doing it because we're asking to try and elicit change.
No woman should sit down and allow a man to speak about her reproductive rights.
But it is about opening spaces for other women and not to be seen as token, and that because I'm a woman, I'm only speaking about women at the table. No, I'm speaking about side of the table that is empty and that women have to be there. So
I want us to leave this world better than we found it. And how I choose to affect change is by speaking up, by being the first, and by being the dominant.
This is 93.7 Citizen FM. Abuja. Time for news on the hour.
Good afternoon. Thanks for staying with us here on Citizen FM 93.7 Abuja. Here's the news at the top of the hour. The Independent National Electoral Commission, INEC, has asked Nigerian politicians who are buying permanent voters' cards, PVCs, from registered voters to harvest their vote identification numbers ahead of the 2023 general elections. INEC, while warning both politicians and unsuspecting and criminal Nigerians of the dubious act, reiterated that no person will vote on election day without PVC. The National Commissioner overseeing the FCT, Nasarawa, Kaduna and Plateau states, Mohammed Haruna, made this known Monday at an event to launch the hashtag Your Vote Matters project by the election observer group Nest Action in Abuja. Haruna revealed that 2 people were recently convicted for illegal possession of PVCs in Sokoto and Kano states. Meanwhile, New Zealand Prime Minister Jacinda Ardern has apologized for insulting a political rival in Parliament. The offensive comment was picked up by the microphones following a question by David Seymour, leader of the opposition Arts Party. Mr. Seymour objected to the remark and asked the House of Representatives Speaker to have it withdrawn. Ms. Ardern, whose party has fallen behind in polls in the past 12 months, later said she'd apologized. India says its forces have clashed with Chinese troops in a disputed area along the border, the first such flare-up in more than 1 year. The nations have been working to de-escalate tensions since a major clash killed at least 24 troops in 2020. And the Indian Army said there had been a clash in the Tawang sector of the Arunachal Pradesh state last week Friday, and the eastern tip of India. Both sides were involved, with a few soldiers suffering minor injuries. India's Defense Minister Rajnath Singh, who addressed lawmakers in Parliament Tuesday, said the encounter started when Chinese troops encroached into Indian territory and unilaterally tried to change the status quo along the disputed border near the Yangtze area. And that's the Citizen FM News on the hour. I'm Rayo Motoso. Thanks for staying with us. Good afternoon.
Is it right?
so the applause from Lady Gaga is for everyone who sent in messages or voice notes to join in on our teaser for this afternoon. 10 things that you have stopped doing in the year 2022. Welcome back. You are listening to Perspectives here in Citizen FM 93.7 Abuja. Now the messages are so many that if I don't play them, some people are eyeing me. Derry, we will not send you messages next time. So very quickly, I'm going to play you more voice notes as they come in. And I can't believe it, Muna. Here we're wondering that will people be able to hit the mark of 10? And yeah, we're getting 10.
People actually did.
I'm
surprised.
Okay, so very quickly before we play this voice note, I know you have some what they call this. Could you quickly read some of them?
Okay, so this one is from Olivia.
Okay.
Text from Life Camp.
Okay.
She said 10 things I've stopped doing in my life. 1, chasing after people who don't reciprocate.
Here, lady, I agree.
I agree as well. 2, I think many people, that's actually...
That is, you know, like 3-4 people have said that. You said so, Mina said so, and here is the third one from Olivia.
And 2, she said, not expanding my skills and self-developing. I don't understand.
So it's just like the software guy who has just focused on the things that he can do. She's also now focusing on the things she can do and developing herself. She's getting better and better.
Okay, so 3, procrastinating.
Hello.
I haven't stopped. I said I would stop, but I haven't stopped. So I think maybe that will be my next year resolution.
Okay, you're carrying it over to 2023.
Yeah. So 4, saying yes. 5, doubting myself. I mean, if I don't believe in myself, nobody will.
Absolutely, lady. I agree with you.
Yep. 6, stop watching TV.
Okay, too much TV is bad, they say. But me, I believe I learned so many things from TV. Deliberate TV anyway, so I understand what she means.
Yes. So 7, stop making promises
that you cannot keep. Please complete that sentence.
And 8, stop taking things personal. Very important.
I do agree.
9, stop ignoring signs. And 10, seeking validation.
Okay, yes.
From Olivia.
Olivia from Life Camp, thank you so very much. They were so concise, straightforward, and they were just spot on. Thank you for sharing that. Okay, go on.
Okay, so this didn't actually drop her name, but she said, the first thing I stopped doing in 2022 is allowing anyone make me lose my cool.
Absolutely agree.
Now I pick my arguments very carefully. It has to be something worth arguing for.
Exactly.
Very good.
Exactly. Yeah. I do agree with that.
And another thing is actually caring about adding new friends. As I grow older, I have come to realize that those secondary school classmates are my sincere friends for life.
Here. This is a drum roll.
Yeah, I think you said that earlier.
Honestly, let me just give her a bossa.
I'm not done.
I absolutely agree. Please go on.
Okay, so we talk to each other and remain the same old friends we have been all these years. We care for each other, help each other in times of need.
Absolutely agree. Oh my goodness, this is so this sounds like a much older person, and so there's a lot of introspection. You're looking inwards and realize, oh my goodness, this so this is probably the message for 2022 going into 2023. Oh my, and it's so sincere as well.
It is. Actually.
Oh my goodness, I'm getting all mushy. On to the next. So it's time to play the audios, right?
Yeah.
So we have about 3 more audios. Oh my goodness, we have to run for time. So I will not add. I said I will not talk again. So let me just leave this. Let me just leave this here as we promised. So 2 more audios, and then we'll come back after this break, and then we'll talk about them.
All right. I stopped procrastinating. I stopped being friends with unproductive people. I stopped being with people who don't appreciate me. I stopped eating unhealthy food and snacks. I stopped being unaccountable with my income. I stopped worrying about what I cannot control. I stopped being around people who gossip about other people. I stopped trying to impress, please, or satisfy everyone. And I stopped staying at home and I got back to work 2022. and lots of other things. I stopped a lot of things in 2022.
In 2022, I've stopped letting people's opinion get to me. Then I've stopped allowing imposter syndrome affect me. Then I've stopped worrying too much. I've stopped, I'm in the office, so everywhere is a little bit noisy. I've stopped worrying too much. Then I've stopped procrastinating. Like, I try as much as possible to do everything in time. I've been more intentional about coming early to work, going to places like in time, which is something I've been working on for a while. So now I come to work early, I go to places.
A lot of meanings to things, like I think ahead of what you're saying, and then it breaks me down to some point, but I've stopped doing that for my mental health sake. And I've limited spending for friends, spend more for myself. Before I put people first, I'll put people first, do what they need to do, what I need to do for them, and forget about myself. Like, I will empty my account for people, but this time around, me first. I need to spend on myself and look good. I want to be taken care of. Yes. And what else? Yes, relationship wise, I don't put all my energy out there anymore. Gone are those days I've been in a relationship, my heart, everything is there, and then I get disappointed. But this time around, I'm still going to be extremely faithful to you, but expecting too much is no longer there, because I don't want to be disappointed. So I don't expect anything from relationship anymore. I don't expect too much from relationship anymore. If it's going to happen, it's a happen. Yes, and all that negative energy, I put it all aside. I put in my positive energy. I wear it all on now. I don't think about the negative side of anything like I used to do anymore. I just live my life and enjoying it. Like, I'm not putting limitations on myself like I used to. Nothing of that kind. I do what I need to do to make me happy and keep my mental health in check. I think that's just basically it. And what else?
It felt like we're in a real audience, right? It felt really cool. So, but honestly, it deserved a thunderous applause from everyone who is sending a message. They're also sincere. I mean, the lady who, said she's gone back to work, she's, and then the lady who's putting herself, you notice that if I tell you that some of these people have never met themselves, in fact, what am I saying? All of these people have never met themselves, and we're, all saying the same.
I'm getting a gift for someone. I'm getting a gift for someone. I'm either getting that same thing for that. I'm getting that person or a more expensive gift.
Beautiful.
That's what I started doing. Honestly, so if I'm getting a gift, I'm getting a gift for myself. On my birthday, I said, Nehi, you must get yourself a birthday gift.
It's the use of your Nehi.
Actually, I knew it before, but did it now put it in my mouth because she loves using it.
To say Nehi.
Yeah, she loves using it.
She'll come and tell us. Maybe she loves to watch a lot of Z World. No, not Z World. It's Z World, right?
Yes.
So you watch a lot of Z World.
No, I don't.
Put it as your list in 2022.
I don't like it. Their slow motion is so annoying.
Okay, I was going to say something, but let me just let it slide before they come and carry me in the studio. It's 1:15 p.m. You're listening to Perspectives here on Citizen FM 93.7 Abuja, and we are having an amazing, absolutely interesting time with women from all over the world sending in messages about 10 things they have stopped doing in 2022. Top of that list is self-love, procrastination, discipline, upskilling, going back. It's funny, when the lady mentioned going back to work in 2022, I'm on that table. It's one of the things I decided as well that, okay, you know what? remote work is good, but it'd be nice to interact with people. So coming back to work was, so yeah, I'm really thrilled and excited about the messages you're sending in today. Remember, we said 10 things you stop doing in 2022. Okay, so I saw something else that this lady put on her own list that was very interesting. I was impressed by the way she put it. She said she stopped focusing on. I'm looking for that message. Okay, here it is. She said, I stopped focusing on people who leave. Instead, I started to focus on the ones who stayed through thick and thin. It was like that
Very
message.
important,
Stay with your day one paddies.
Yes.
The people, they say ride or die, those are the kind of people who will stay with you. And those are the people you should focus more on. Don't focus on the person that is not there and keep chasing, which is what you mentioned, chasing friends. Don't chase anyone. Stay in your lane. Then this one said, I stopped expecting people to text me first because no one cares about you. So if you feel...
That's the bitter truth.
It could just be that they're busy. So if you remember, if you think of them, go on.
But if you actually do care, no matter how busy you are, you show concern.
Yeah, someone says they're not busy, they just don't care. Or they don't rate you. So someone said, stop overthinking about every freaking thing. Now I do meditation. It's the anxiety that Muna mentioned earlier. Mina. It's the anxiety that Mina, mentioned earlier on. Anxiety, it can, when you're over worrying, we do that a lot, especially as women. Women, oh my goodness, you can. Every damn thing is an issue, and especially if your mind is very active, like mine. I have to consciously shut down my mind, distract myself with something, just so that I don't worry too much. Okay, and then she said, I stopped trying to please everyone, just like you said. Who cares what others think about me? I don't care. That should be top 10 on the list. Stop worrying what other people think. What will people say? Oh, look at me. Oh, what will they say? Please.
They will always talk.
They will talk. There is honestly. Go on.
No matter what you do, they must talk. Whether good or bad, they must have something to say.
Even dead people have people talking about them.
Exactly.
Talk more of you who is living. Hello, please forget about whatever they think.
Like Two-Face said, if nobody talks about you, then you are nobody.
Yes.
So I'd rather be a somebody. So keep talking.
Alrighty. She says, stop trying too hard to be friends with everybody. Now I'm happy with the only ones that I have. That is quality over quantity. Any day, anytime. I agree with this one. Stop chasing for it's like what Mina said earlier on as well. Just stay in your lane, your zone. If you're happy, I love people that smile. Smiling, I think, is my best feature. It's genuine. When you smile at someone, you're doing it from inside. You understand? When someone is doing fake smile, you can tell.
Yes.
So keep your people. Thumbs up for that. And then finally, stop using Insta too much. Now I read novels and I write. Oh, really? Okay.
That's nice.
Yeah.
But that can never be me.
Stay away from social media. No, okay. Maybe we should we should use a general blanket. Reduce time you spend on social media. Because social media, some people are intimidated by the lives of other people, especially if you're insecure in yourself. So stop watching all those TikTok videos. Stop watching all those videos on Instagram that people are posing, or your friend has uploaded 10 pictures, and then you start feeling, oh, she has this new shoe, oh, she has a new bag, oh, please chuck it. Focus on the things that matter. I think one of the things, I've always been like this. If you see my hair like this, it's not because I don't care. It's just my hair is a very wonderful texture. And so doing all the priming and primping is not my thing. I told someone the other day that I want to learn how to carve my eyebrows. I don't know how to carve my eyebrows, but I'm going to learn. So because I pick comfort over fashion. I pick something, I think 10 steps ahead that, okay, in 1 hour, will I be comfortable in these shoes? Will I be comfortable in this dress? Will I be self-conscious? So I think comfort first before fashion?
I actually pick fashion. I pick fashion.
If you can hold it up, by all means, I encourage you to.
I can.
I saw you
I
wearing
know
this.
it can be a bit discomforting, but
See you.
So long as I know I look good in it, I would enjoy it.
So pain over pleasure, pleasure over pain. No, pain over pleasure.
Yes.
That's your own rule.
That's me.
That's what they say. They say about women, how do women balance in 10-inch heels? How do you wear stilettos to work and you're comfortable?
You get used to it.
You get used to pain? No way. I can
at
never.
the point you stop feeling the pain.
Who says? Are you sure you borrow somebody's leg to stand in the shoes?
No.
I have shoes that are peeling that I haven't worn in over a year because I tell myself comfort first. Comfort first.
They don't need to buy it.
Oh well. Have you ever heard a woman you say you won't buy? You like the, you know it's painful, but you still buy it, and you know even if you wear it once in a while, and you're behaving like a crab. My goodness, how time flies! We've had such an amazing time. You want to add anything today before we wrap up?
What else? What do I just kudos, accolades to everyone that made changes.
Yes,
it's really good to put yourself first, like most people did. And what else? And that's just it.
So thunderous applause goes to Anonymous, and then Olivia from Life Camp, Tessa from Lugbe, Fritz from Gorimpa. Fritz is such a cool name.
Honestly.
I wonder what, I'd love to hear back from Fritz. If you're listening, Fritz, please send in messages just because your name is cool. Thank you so much. 10 things I've stopped doing in 2022. The highlights for us was, of course, procrastination. And then, let's see. Fritz, were you the one that stopped celebrating Christmas? We'll call you on Christmas Day.
It was not Fritz. It was from the audio that...
Yeah, that they sent in. Okay, we didn't even ask for names, but the ones that sent in messages, we can easily get your names.
Yeah.
So thank you all so much. Enjoy the rest of your day. It's still Wednesday or Tuesday?
Today is Wednesday.
Are you sure about that?
No, Tuesday.
See your life. So
today is Tuesday.
We're dedicating Lady Gaga's applause. We started playing it earlier on, but that's what we're going to wrap up the show on this afternoon. Thank you all as always. Keep it to date with us. Same time, same station. Tomorrow here on Citizen FM 93.7. Signing out. We love you plenty.
Bye.